PFT Live presented by Accenture. The Seattle Seahawks, 2 weeks after beating the Cardinals in Seattle, 16-6, they went down to Arizona, and they beat the Cardinals again. Fourth straight win for Seattle, third straight loss for Arizona. And what it basically does, Steve Kornacki had the numbers last night. The Cardinals now have a 4% chance of winning the division because they're 2 games behind the Seahawks. The Seahawks hold the tiebreaker. They got to make up 3 games with 4 to play.
Right.
It's over for the Cardinals in the NFC West. It's over. Now it comes down basically to Seattle or the Rams. And credit to the Seahawks. Leonard Williams told me this last week because I mentioned to him playoffs, and he said, I'm glad you said playoffs because we came out of the bye week saying this is the playoffs.
Right.
Every game's the playoffs.
Yeah.
And win, 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 win.
Yeah, they're a different football team. You can see that they've started to understand what Mike McDonald wants on the defensive side of the ball. I know you've heard me say this a bunch. Mike McDonald, right?
Yeah, Mike McDonald.
Yeah,
Did you say McDaniel?
I thought I
it's
said
McDaniel, not McDonald.
I thought I said McDonald.
The Rons
but
or
either way,
Darryls.
I've been known to misspeak
Ronalds.
at times. But, like, they've gotten that down. And I know you've heard me say this a bunch on our picks pod and all of that. But to me, the big thing is their D-line. They're a tough matchup for the Arizona Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals want to run the ball on you, and after that, they want to use play action. And we've talked about they don't have those guys that have, big-time speed that can beat man-to-man coverage and all that. Right now, Seattle has got the ability, with Draymond Jones, Byron Murphy III, and Leonard Williams, and the front seven and some other guys who go along with it that make life tough on any offense, let alone in the back end, they're starting to cover people and play the right way there too. So they can be sticky in coverage. They can stop the run that way. We know the offense has got some playmakers and some aggressive guys that way. The big thing with this game is 7-3, right? Arizona's winning, and Kyler throws a bad interception. I believe it was Kobe Bryant who got the first one. They go down and score. They make it 10-7, and it felt like, hey, they got the momentum. And then after that, he throws another interception on the very next drive.
First time in his career he's done that.
He throws an interception. And that was just enough of a jump-off point or get the momentum going for Seattle where they never really relinquished it and never looked back from that moment.
Zach Charbonnet in place of Kenneth Walker III, 134 rushing yards, a couple of touchdowns. He also added nearly 60 receiving yards, career highs in both categories.
They're
nearly
explosive
200 yards
on
from
offense.
scrimmage.
They're not always consistent, but they got guys that can make some big plays, right? With Kenneth Walker, we know he didn't play yesterday, but he's extremely explosive. And then, of course, those receivers they have. So, they can hit moments where they go, 3 and out. All of a sudden, it's like 4 plays, 75 yards, touchdown. And they do that a few times, and all of a sudden the game's totally different.
They win that division, and the Vikings or the Packers got to pack up and go to Seattle in the wild card round.
Right.
That's
going to be a tough.
That's a problem.
A tough out.
That's a problem.
That definitely is.
And the Seahawks have the Packers and the Vikings the next couple of weeks as they try to hold on and keep the Rams out of the playoffs, which every NFC team in the postseason field would love. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.